You know, digital marketing, it can feel like this massive, super complicated universe, right? But what if I told you there's a simple blueprint, a real roadmap you could follow to get actual, tangible results? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to give you that blueprint. So, does this hit a little too close to home? I mean, you're doing it all, right? You're posting, you're boosting posts, you're trying everything you can think of, and the needle just isn't moving. It's so frustrating. And trust me, it's a feeling so many business owners and marketers know all too well. See, here's the thing. The problem is that without a real plan, you're basically just lost, wandering through this maze of random tactics. But, and this is the good news, there is a way out. And today, we're going to hand you the map that'll help you navigate that maze and find your way straight to success. Okay, so first things first, let's really put a name to this problem. We're calling it the marketing maze. And honestly, it's where good strategy just goes to die. Let's talk about the symptoms. So, do any of these sound familiar? I bet they do. First, there's that feeling that you're doing all the things, just constantly hustling, but the sales, they're just not showing up. Or maybe you get that little sugar rush, you know? A post goes kind of viral and it's exciting, but then poof, it's gone in a flash and you're right back where you started, totally floundering. And then you look back at the last month, and you genuinely have no idea what actually worked and what was a waste of time. On the really bad days, you just feel like ditching marketing altogether. Yep, that right there is the classic sign of tactics without a strategy. So how do we get out of this maze? Well, it's simple, really. We stop running around in circles, and we start building. The first, and I mean the absolute most important step, is laying a solid foundation. This means you gotta put your strategy in place before you even think about any of the fun stuff, like posting on Instagram or running a cool ad. And that foundation, it's actually way simpler than you might think. It just rests on 3 core pillars. That's it. Number 1, set clear goals. Number 2, really know your audience. And number 3, create a plan that connects those 2 things together. All right, let's talk about that first pillar, goals. We've got to get specific here. I want you to forget about those vague goals like, oh, I just want more followers. That's not going to cut it. We need SMART goals. You've probably heard of these: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. So instead of more followers, a real SMART goal sounds something like this: increase our email list signups by 15% in the next 90 days. See the difference? It's huge. Now you've got a crystal clear target to aim for. Okay, on to pillar number 2, your audience. So how in the world do you actually get to know them? Well, you do it by creating something called a customer persona. And this isn't just making stuff up, okay? It's a character you build based on real data, real info about your absolute best customers. You need to think about their demographics, sure, but also, what are their goals? What are their biggest pain points? Where do they hang out online? Doing this gives your audience a name, a face, and a story. Let's make this real. For example, say hello to Kristen. Now, Kristen isn't just a demographic statistic. No way. She has values, she buys organic, she has habits, she composts, and she has motivations. She is totally willing to pay more for products that are consciously sourced. Now, when you go to create content, you're not just shouting into the void anymore. You're talking directly to Kristen. And let me tell you, that changes everything. Okay, so our foundation is rock solid. We have our goals, we know who we're talking to. Now we can finally open up the toolkit. These are the tactics, right? The channels, the how of your marketing. But the big difference is, now you're going to be choosing them with a real purpose. So inside this toolkit, you've got a few core channels. You've got SEO, which helps Kristen find you on Google, right when she's searching for a solution you offer. You've got social media, which lets you build a community where she actually feels seen and understood. Then there are paid ads, which are like an accelerator for your reach, putting you right in front of the right people fast. And of course, email and content marketing. These are for nurturing that long-term relationship, adding real value directly to her life. Now, the key is you don't have to master all of these at once. You strategically pick the right tools for the job at hand. And when you're using these tools, especially on social media, there's a golden rule you have to remember. It's the 80-20 rule. It's simple. 80% of your content should be about giving your audience value. You're educating them, entertaining them, helping them solve a problem. Only that last 20%, that's for the direct sales pitch. Why? Because this is how you build trust and a real community. You're not just creating another weak sales channel. SEO can sound really technical, but let's just demystify it real quick. It basically breaks down into two main parts. You've got on-page SEO, that's all the stuff you control on your own website. Think of it as using the exact keywords your customer searches for in your blog posts and page titles. Then you have off-page SEO. This is all about building your reputation across the rest of the web. Like when a popular blogger links back to your site, that link is like a vote of confidence. It tells search engines, hey, this site is trustworthy. You really need both working together to build up your authority online. But what about paid ads? I know what you're thinking. Do I need a massive budget for that? And the answer is not necessarily. I mean, for as little as $10, a really well-targeted ad on Facebook or Instagram can reach somewhere between 500 and 1,000 of the exact right people. It's really not about how much you spend. It's all about how precise you are with your target. All right, so you've laid your foundation, you're using your tools with purpose, but how do you know if you're actually still heading in the right direction? You need a compass, right? And that's where measurement comes into play. And your compass, in this case, is made up of something called KPIs. That stands for Key Performance Indicators. Basically, these are just the specific, numbers-based metrics that tell you, hey, are we getting closer to those SMART goals we set earlier? They are the cold, hard proof that your strategy is actually working. But, and this is a really crucial point, not all metrics are created equal. You have to focus on what we call actionable metrics, things like your customer acquisition cost or your return on investment. These are the numbers that help you make actual business decisions. You have to avoid getting distracted by vanity metrics. The ones likes, followers, shares. Yeah, they feel good, but they don't pay the bills. And this quote really says it all perfectly. If the metric isn't something you can act on or affect, it's likely a vanity metric. So it's not worth tracking. It's all about clarity, not just adding more clutter to your dashboard. And wow, just look at this graph. It is the perfect illustration of what happens when you combine a real strategy with solid measurement. See that flat line at the beginning? Yeah, that's what random tactics looks like. But that massive upward curve, that incredible 368.9% jump in organic reach, that is not a lucky spike, no. That is the direct result of a consistent 3-month plan that was tracked and optimized along the way. This, right here, is what happens when you finally trade the maze for a map. Okay, so we've taken this journey, right? All the way from being lost in that confusing marketing maze to a place of real clarity and confidence. So now, let's talk about the most important part, your very first step forward. And here it is. Your complete blueprint, all laid out in one simple table. It all starts with the foundation, which is your strategy, that's your why and your who. Then comes the toolkit, which is all about execution, the what and the how. And finally, you have measurement, using data to get the proof of what's working and decide what's next. Strategy, execution, data. That is the simple, incredibly powerful loop that drives real, sustainable results. Look, I know this might still feel like a lot to take in, but I want you to just remember this one thing. The entire journey, the whole escape from that maze, it all begins with just one single thing. One SMART goal, one customer persona. Just one single step in the right direction. You can absolutely do this. So from this day forward, stop thinking of marketing as just another chore on your to-do list. I want you to see it for what it really is. It's the story of your business, and it's just waiting for you to write it. It's a story that's going to attract the exact right people and turn them into your biggest fans. So really, the only question left is, what's your first sentence going to be?